Young authors, your time is now. The future of literature is in your hands. Hello, future authors. Are you ready to change the world with your words? Welcome to today's message, where we discuss why the time is now for young authors to step up and claim their voice. Whether you're already writing or just thinking about it, this video is for you. You might be asking yourself, why me? Why now? Here's the truth. Youth brings fresh perspectives. The stories that the world needs right now are locked inside you. From fantasy worlds, untold histories, to deeply personal experiences, young authors have the ability to revolutionize literature. Your age is your advantage. Your view of the world is evolving, and the ideas you have today can spark movements, inspire hope, or provoke necessary change. The world is waiting for new voices that can speak to today's challenges, dreams, and aspirations. You might not realize it, but your writing can influence a generation. So, why wait? It's time for young authors to rise. But maybe you have doubts. Maybe you think, I'm too young to be taken seriously as an author, or I don't know where to start. Let me tell you something. Every great author started as someone with the same doubts. J.K. Rowling, Stephen King, Maya Angelou, they all began where you are now. And just like them, you can overcome those doubts. The most important step is starting. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to begin. The excuses that tell you now isn't the time, you're not good enough, or nobody will read it, are the same voices that stop potential from turning into greatness. Ignore them. When you start writing young, you give yourself the time to grow and evolve as an author. You'll learn from your mistakes, improve your skills, and ultimately, find your unique voice. The earlier you start, the more experience you gain, and that experience can take your writing to levels you never imagined. Think about the impact your work can have. Imagine someone reading your words and being moved, inspired, or motivated to take action. Writing is one of the most powerful forms of expression, and as a young author, you have the power to shape minds, hearts, and even futures. You may ask yourself, how can I start? You need the following for things to get started. 1. Start with an idea. 2. Write without judgment. 3. Set small, consistent goals. 4. Share your work with others. So how do you start? First, all you need is an idea. It doesn't need to be perfect, just something you're passionate about. Write without judgment, just let the words flow. Set small, realistic goals, like writing for 10 to 15 minutes a day. And most importantly, share your work with others. Feedback is essential to growing as a writer. Writing is a process, and like any process, it takes time. But every day you write, you're one step closer to finishing your story and having something tangible that you can be proud of. Dear young author, you hold in your hands one of the most powerful tools in the world, your voice. Through your words, you can transform lives, inspire change, and leave a lasting legacy. The journey of an author may seem daunting at times, but remember that every great story begins with a single word. You have unique ideas, put them on paper. The world is waiting to hear your voice. No one else has your perspective, experiences, or imagination. Whether you're writing fiction, nonfiction, poetry, or essays, your story matters. The most celebrated authors were once where you are today, uncertain, full of doubt, wondering if they would ever succeed. But what set them apart was their persistence. They believed in their message and trusted that someone out there needed to hear it. Your voice can change the world, one reader at a time. Perfection is MYTH. It's easy to get trapped in the cycle of perfectionism. You might feel that your writing isn't good enough, or you worrying that people will criticize your work. Let me tell you, there is no perfect piece of writing. Every author, even the greatest, revises their work again and again. Writing is a process, a journey of continuous improvement. Instead of striving for perfection, strive for progress. Allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. The more you write, the better you will become. Embrace the imperfections in your early drafts. They are stepping stones toward greatness. Writing is a discipline. Creativity thrives when combined with discipline. It's easy to wait for inspiration to strike, but the truth is, inspiration often follows action. Set a schedule. Commit to writing every day, even if it's just a few sentences. Over time, these small efforts will add up. Great books are not written in a day. They are written in the quiet hours when no one else is watching. In the moments of persistence when you could have given up, but chose not to. Writing is hard work, but the rewards are worth it. Overcoming fear. Fear is a natural part of the creative process. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being judged. These emotions can paralyze you if you let them. But understand this, fear is just an indicator that you're doing something meaningful. Every writer faces fear, but what separates those who succeed from those Who don't is the ability to push through it. Don't let fear control your destiny. Every time you sit down to write, you are conquering your fears, one word at a time. Embrace rejection. Rejection is part of the journey. Every author, even the most successful, has faced it. But rejection is not a reflection of your worth or the value of your story. It's simply part of the process of finding the right audience, the right publisher, or the right moment. Use rejection as fuel to improve your craft. Learn from it, grow from it, and move forward. Remember, some of the most famous books were rejected dozens of times before finding success. Your time will come. Your audience is waiting. There is someone out there who needs to hear your story. They may be struggling, searching for answers, or simply looking for an escape. Your words could be the light they need in their darkest moments. Don't keep your story hidden away. Share it. Connect with your readers. Writing is not a solitary act. It's a conversation between you and the world. Even if you reach just one person, you've made a difference. And that is the power of writing, the power of persistence. The path to becoming an author is not always easy. There will be days when you doubt yourself, when the words won't come, and when it feels like you're writing into the void. But remember this, every great author has faced these same struggles. The difference is that they didn't give up. They kept writing, kept honing their craft, and eventually, they succeeded. Writing is a long game, and persistence is the key. Keep going, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. You are an artist. As a writer, you are an artist. Your words are your brush, and the page is your canvas. You have the ability to create worlds, characters, and ideas that have never existed before. You can evoke emotions, spark imaginations, and challenge the way people see the world. Don't underestimate the power of your art. Writing is a noble pursuit, and by choosing this path, you are contributing to the rich tapestry of human expression. Celebrate your small wins. Writing a book is a monumental task, and it's important to celebrate every step of the journey. Whether you've written a single page, completed a chapter, every word you write brings you closer to your goal. Don't wait until you've finished your book to feel proud. Celebrate the small victories along the way. They are proof that you are moving forward, that you are making your dream a reality. Believe in your voice. At the end of the day, the most important thing you can do as a writer is to believe in yourself. There will be times when doubt creeps in, when the road ahead seems too long and too difficult, but trust that you have something valuable to say. Trust that your story is worth telling. The world needs your voice, and you are the only one who can share it. Believe in your writing, believe in your vision, and most importantly, believe in yourself. To all the young authors out there, know that you are not alone on this journey. Countless writers have walked this path before you, and many are walking it alongside you right now. Stay true to your vision, keep writing, and never give up. Your story matters. Your words have power. Use them. In conclusion, young authors, your time is now. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for someone to tell you it's okay to start. You have the power to write your own story and to change the world through it. So pick up that pen, open that laptop, and start writing today. Remember, the world needs your voice. Don't wait, start your journey as an author now. And watch as your words make an impact far beyond what you ever imagined. This is The Young Author. Kindly subscribe for more writing inspiration and tips.